Welcome back to another episode of the Luton Town Crew here, episode 3 in our first season of the Premier League. Where last episode we actually got a win somehow, some way. We managed to pull a win off against Chelsea, a 4-3 thriller. We went ahead and beat Sheffield United as well, 4-1. So back-to-back wins after not winning the first 3 games of the season. We now have Manchester City and Manchester United back-to-back, and then Brighton, Palace, and Liverpool to follow. We currently sit somehow 13th in the table after those back-to-back wins. In fact, Sheffield United, Fulham, and Crystal Palace are still yet to pick up a victory. Sheffield United yet to pick up a single point and only scoring 4 goals in 5 games and conceding 14. That's absolutely diabolical from them. Top of the table right now, if it is Manchester United, it is. They are currently a perfect 5 for 5. We have Man City, who are currently third. 3 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses. So 3 teams have not lost a game yet. City, Liverpool, and United. And we might play them all this episode. If you do enjoy this series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. We are close to 2,500 subs. Let's try to get there before the end of August. Well, mid-August, hopefully. But we are going to jump into this game nonetheless here, straight off, starting it off with Man City. Now, normally I wouldn't play this as a newly promoted side team, but why not? Let's see how bad it is, and honestly, I don't think we'll even finish the game. Diamande trying to clear it. It'll fall right to Foden's path. He'll find Haaland, and Haaland's in behind, and he won't miss that many. He finally gets on the score sheet. It's a poor clearance from Diamande, and Haaland will capitalize on it. It's 1-0 for City. Schneider gets past Kyle Walker somehow. Now into Sesko. Sesko! Kicked off equalizer to make it 1-1. We level it up.
Go to work, moving it around again.
KDB on the ball now. 5 minutes before halftime. It's a Kanji on the ball. He's carrying it up, finding Gundogan, who finds Haaland. Haaland back to Gundogan. And I think that might have been a touch for Haaland, but it comes into Gundogan's path, and he's going to be able to slide it away into the back of the net to regain the lead for City. And he's going to hug Pep Guardiola, even though he's no longer at the club. IRL. I will fix that after this game. But we're down 2-1 right before the break. And honestly, it's a lot better than I was expecting. I expected to not even finish the first half. Expected to be down 3-4.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out.
Chong now. Over the top for Jason. Only a Kanji to beat and the keeper. He gets past a Kanji, and he'll get past Ederson. It's 2-2 now against Manchester City. This should be easy. This should have been easily 4 or 5-0 for City.
They were so quick to break out from their defensive
But we're level on terms now. Jason will go ahead and score. Getting past Akanji, getting past Ederson, just narrowly getting past Ederson as well. And it's 2-2 with 20 minutes left to go.
This has been quite the roller coaster ride.
And Man City might have one more opportunity to break here. It's Alvarez. He's going to be gone. Locklear has to get back. Crossed it for Grealish. And Man City will win the game. Jack Grealish with the last kick of the game pretty much. We'll go ahead and put it away for Man City. Oh, Batarina should have scored that header. He was wide open. We could have easily stole a 1. We could have easily stole a draw as well. Maybe we should have played for the draw.
Well, here it is again. And the pace in
But
which
Jack Grealish, that touch right there, it's a beautiful volley. Horvath never saving that. And we might have one chance to attack here.
It's a brilliant strike.
Duranville now out wide. He's going to have to get past Kyle Walker, the paciest defender on the field. He does get past him. And Duranville! Come on! 3-3! Man City ain't winning now. The stadium just got incredibly quiet. You can only hear the Luton Town fans. A 3-3 draw against City. We get a bit of fortunate of luck with the EA kickoff glitch that they swear is not in the game, but it obviously is. You can just see it there. Duranville gets past Kyle Walker, gets past the other defender, slots it away against Ederson, and he goes flying in the air to make it 3-3.
What a good goal.
To pick up a draw against Big Six club title winners Man City. And that should be the last kick of the game. It was a 3-3 draw against Manchester City. Did that count as our own goal? That might have counted as our own goal. Not sure why, but I think that just said own goal. Did that say own goal? No, okay, it gave it to Duranville. Okay, good. A 3-3 draw against Man City. We have Man United now, who are now 6 out of 6 after being Sheffield United 4-1. Now time to take on Man United, who are perfect 6-4-6. 18 points in the Premier League. Let's see if we can somehow manage to stop them. We have went with a slightly rotated team here. Duranville will start the game after scoring that game winner. Vega on at Cam with Chong playing right mid. And that is the only subs we make. Let's get into the game. Let's see if we can somehow manage some type of result against Man United, or we will get absolutely battered like we should as a newly promoted team. As Bruno Fernandes, 9 goals, top goal scorer for the Premier League so far. That's incredibly unrealistic. Amande intercepted. Now Sule. Sule's going. It's still Sule. Sule over for Sesko now, and Sesko's in behind. A chance to take the lead against Manchester United. And Benjamin Sesko will go ahead and give the goal. It's 1-0 for Luton Town against Manchester United. We get a result against City, and we might get a result here against United. 3 in a row from Big Six clubs. And it's Sesko to break the deadlock.
And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the
and it's
keeper.
Pafundi to come on for Batarina.
What an emphatic finish that is.
That's why we didn't take Sesko off yet.
And now
Correa. Bruno Fernandes, Anthony! Horvath saves. Jason will now finally come on for Sesko. Maybe a chance for the break. I'm surprised the keeper's not up. I mean, it's not that late into the game yet, but I'm surprised it's still not up. Kirks will, oh, that's Fresnada actually. Vega will pick it up. Jason's going to be on the run. Jason's on side as well in his own half. And that's actually not Jason, it's Schnurp. It's Schnurp! We'll go ahead and beat Manchester United. Luton Town get 3 massive results against Big Six clubs, and we'll give Man United their first loss of the season. Casemiro off the post. Fresnada will clear it. It will only been a consolation goal this late on into the game. This is Jason now out wide for Sule. Can we get a third against Manchester United? We might be able to. It's Sule off the post. Nakam on the rebound. He'll sink it. And that will be game over. A 2-0 win over Manchester United. We beat top of the table Man United. We beat Chelsea, who is a Big Six club. We draw to Manchester City in the last moment of the game. We give Man United their first loss of the season. This is a Cinderella run if I've ever seen one. Now we have Brighton and Palace, 2 of the worst teams in the Premier League at the moment. We should be there with them, but we're not. We're one of the better top 10 half teams. But 2-0 win over Man United. What's the goal expectancy? They've only had 3 shots. It's not like we got absolutely bullied. We kind of bullied them. They just had better possession. 2.1 expected goals for us, 1.2 for them. That's an insane stat line there. We go ahead and pick up a win against United. And with that win, we now sit in 11th with 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. Nearly a 0 goal difference. In fact, we're only 3 points off a top 5 spot, 5 points off a top 4 spot somehow. Liverpool now go ahead and take first spot after drawing their game. Actually, they already drew again, right? So they must have won their game. We give United their first L of the season. City are still unbeaten. United are still not unbeaten. Liverpool are still unbeaten. We now have games against Brighton and Crystal Palace, who have finally picked up a win, and Sheffield United finally pick up a win as well. Who did they beat? Who lost to Sheffield United? It's absolutely embarrassing from you. It's Brighton. Okay, it's not that embarrassing. Never mind. We have Brighton and Crystal Palace up next. We'll probably simulate both of them, to be honest, because I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling lucky. We might have a chance here against Liverpool. Actually, no, Liverpool would batter us. We're going to go ahead and simulate through these both. And actually, we're going to quick sim this one. We'll simulate through Crystal Palace and jump in if need be. A 2-2 draw against Brighton. And where Schneiderler has to go ahead and score as an equalizer in the 87th minute. Sule on the score sheet as well. It's not the best result coming off a win against Manchester United. But that's now 5 unbeaten in a row in the league at least. Seshko, Duranville, Vega, Sule, Nakamba, Batarina, Kirks, Barba, Diamande, and Drama at right back to take on Crystal Palace. We'll go ahead and simulate through and see what we can do and see if they are good enough to beat Crystal Palace here at home for Luton Town.
And the game begins. Through here. And it goes.
Crystal Palace take the lead. It's Edgeworth in the 15th minute to take Crystal Palace up 1-0.
The match has restarted. 1-0.
And they make it 2-0.
Things look good for them now.
And with our unbeaten streak on the line here against one of the worst teams in the league, we're going to jump into the second half and see if we can mount a comeback and get a draw out of this game. And we'll go ahead and lose to Crystal Palace 3-1. Jason Van der Voon will come on in the 60th minute and score in the 87th minute as a consolation goal. They just absolutely outclassed us. We will go ahead and pick up another loss in this season and a kind of a reality check for the squad. Maybe that is exactly what we needed. It is what it is. Now, they said something about Seshko. Is he top goal scorer? No, he's not top goal scorer at all. Where's Seshko? He has 6 goals. What record is he about to break? 6 goals in 9 games? Oh, it's not that bad, but still. Liverpool now away at the league. They should be top of the table. They are top of the table. And after us beating Man United, they go ahead and lose 2 more games in a row. So they're now on a 3-loss streak, seeing them nearly out of the top 4. City are still unbeaten. Aston Villa are sitting comfortably in second. We have Liverpool to play now. 8 wins, 1 draw. Let's see if we can make that 1 loss as well, or possibly 2 draws. Hopefully not give them another win on the tally. We are going with this team. I'm not changing it no more. Profundi back at cam. Let's see what we can do against Liverpool to wrap things up today.
Virgil van Dijk.
Fabinho out wide now for, don't know, but now to Salah, Lamar, Jordan Henderson, Luis Diaz, Fresnada intercepts, and we might have a chance to break here with Sule. He's going to have to get past Van Dijk. He is getting past Van Dijk, and he got past Robertson as well. Can he get past Ederson? He cut back weirdly. Schneiderler on a rebound. Schneiderler on a second rebound. Out for a goal kick. What was that cutback from Sule? I hit circle, and he cut back. Luis Diaz, Roberto Firmino out wide for Luis Diaz. Now in for Mohamed Salah. Barber will intercept, and Barber will clear it up the field for Profunde. He'll lay it off for Seshko. Now for Schnurp. Back to Profunde. Over the top for Sule. Sule with the touch. Sule on his left foot. Saved by Allison. And Seshko should let that go out for a corner. He does. In which Sule will take it. Seshko to head it in. Seshko takes the lead over Liverpool. 1-0 for Luton Town. And this guy is on fire just as much as Bruno Fernandes for Man United. Mohamed Salah now Firmino into the box for Anfield here. For Anfield, for Liverpool. Trent cross, Kirks clears. Profunde now carrying it out. He has Matip to beat. He should be able to beat Matip. I know he's not the quickest, but neither is Matip. And Profunde doubles the lead. He should have sweated against Seshko, but Allison should have saved that shot as well. It's 2-0 for Luton Town. Maybe we can only beat the big 6 clubs. We can't beat the small clubs. Big 6 is where it's at.
Well, here it is again. And the
Look at
pace in which
this.
they break forward
Easily
is
beats
devastating.
Matip.
It's
Should have
so hard
sweated
to
there
defend
against
and the
for
finish is just
Seshko.
as good.
Van
That's
Dijk
an
might have
excellent goal.
intercepted that, but Allison should be saving this. It goes over him. It's 2-0 now against Liverpool. And Seshko will intercept off a kickoff. Sule now in for Seshko. Intercepted by Profunde.
Around
Firmino will get past the slide tackle off for Barber, who should have just cleared the ball, but he goes over and through the ball, which leads Firmino able to put it away into the back of the net to make it 2-1. How did Barber,
Well, let's see this
like
again.
that's
The vision to
100%
play
of the
this
time
through
getting the
is
ball.
superb. And then it's a
Unfortunately,
brilliant
EA
read
is
from Firmino.
absolutely
He just hits it so
horrific,
cleanly.
and they
That's
make
a
no
great
mistakes
goal.
at all.
So the ball is rolling again.
Fresnada. And he'll clear it now. Nakamba carrying up the field. His touch will let him off. And Liverpool will have one more opportunity to level it up right before halftime. Firmino. Henderson. When he's onside, he is onside. It's 2-2.
The lead has evaporated.
Oh, now, but these fans have suddenly
Sule
come to life.
heads that into the box. Barber trying to clear it. It'll fall for Šeško. He'll get it up the field for Gabby Vega. Schnurp is making the run. He stayed onside as well. Virgil to beat, who's trying to make up. And he has Allison to beat now, and he will not beat him. Out for a corner.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper.
Sule on said corner. Šeško to head it in for a second time today. Šeško has a brace from a corner. It's 3-2. We'll retake the lead against Liverpool, and we'll celebrate in front of their own fans. That's kind of crazy. But it's 3-2 for Luton Town.
Well, let's look at this again.
2 goals
It's a
off a
decent
corner,
delivery
so
into the
maybe a
box,
little bit
which
of
makes it a
fortune
fairly
there.
simple finish in the end. It's a really good.
Kirk should win that header. He does. Nakamba, he'll lay off for Barber. Now back to Arena. He'll lay it off for Vega.
2 minutes the word.
Vega out wide for Duranville. Duranville in for Jason. He'll get to the second ball and he'll put it away. And we'll go ahead and win against Liverpool 4-2. We'll pick up their first loss of the season. And we somehow can only beat Big Six clubs. We can't beat the smaller clubs. Draw against Brighton, a loss against Crystal Palace, but a win against United, a draw against City, and now a win against Liverpool as well. And Duranville and Jason's kind of a nice substitute link-up play here. It'll be a 4-2 win
What a great finish.
over another Big Six club.
And there goes the final whistle. Not what
And we'll end the episode off there in 12 after 10 games. 4 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses. A win against Sheffield United, a win against Chelsea somehow. We drew to Man City somehow. We beat Man United, giving them their first L of the season. We lose to Brighton, draw to Brighton, lose to Palace, and then somehow come around and beat Liverpool, who gave them their first L of the season now, which they have lost back-to-back games in a row. Aston Villa now top of the table. Man City still the only perfect team. We couldn't give them their first L, but we gave them another draw. It's been a weird kind of episode. I did not expect the episode going this well at all. We should have absolutely been battered by Man City, been battered by United, been battered by Liverpool. Instead, we get battered by Palace, draw to Brighton, and that's that. When we come back, we have Bournemouth, Arsenal, Brentford, Nottingham Forest, and possibly Newcastle in the League of November and the beginning of December. I will see y'all next episode. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And as the top goal scorer, Benjamin Šeško. Peace out.